everyone, Emily here. I wanted to share a little bit about the group Qhht session that we had 2 weeks ago in Bromont. Thank you to everybody who came out. There were about 10 of us who kind of had an interesting experience that afternoon. I really love people being open to having these experiences, to be having these conversations. I think that there is so much more available to us humans, and so much more of our minds and brains that we can tap into, different experiences that we can tap into. And there's kind of a big hype about using plant medicine to do this, and I think that can be a great way. I love this technique because we need to be using any plant medicines or any drugs. We can just use our own human faculties. And in the group setting, we're able to kind of hold space for each other through these experiences. I think that some people really appreciated that I guided us to put kind of light pyramids around ourselves as we prepared to do the work. And I had some feedback that people who usually feel like they're very sensitive to others and pick up on other people's energies and experiences felt very safe because they were in their own space that had a boundary, and other people were in their own space. We also had people access past lives on Earth and also experiences of other creatures and even kind of extraterrestrial kind of creatures, beings. And that maybe will kind of scare people, but I think that as humans, it's kind of interesting and important for us to stay open-minded to all the possibilities and allowing our own minds to open up to whatever experience our own self wants to show us, and then also hearing other humans share their experiences can be very powerful and life-changing, and opens up new opportunities for ourselves in our minds as to how we even think about ourselves as humans and our own personalities, and also opens up the world to us, more perspectives. I think people also quite appreciated sharing different stories from my sessions, and kind of the perspective that I now have on life, really after working with people in this way and diving into their stories, diving into their past life stories, and kind of trying to put the puzzle pieces together. One thing that I like to say now is people say, karma's a bitch. But the more I dive into these sessions and I dive into possible, past lives that we've had and how they affect our life now, is that karma is actually God's love, or source's love. That love is a thread behind all the experiences, and when we pull back and can see things from a greater perspective and from another place that is not so much into our bodies, our personalities, and attached to the people and relationships in our lives now, we pull back and we see some perspective, and we can see that karma is God's love, and that also free will is a source's gift, God's gift to us humans. And so with our own free will, we can make certain choices in our lives, and we also have to accept and respect other people's free will to do what they do with their lives, right? And that's just what I wanted to share. If you're interested in having a group Qhht in your community, in your group, don't hesitate to reach out to me. I am currently planning for the fall, and looking forward to sharing the work with more people. Bye.